kill him, and then they just got wiped by the rest of Fire Dragoon.
Brian was not touched by anybody.
Seriously, they're just chasing down, like, the Night Stalker and fuckers chase down the Shadow Fiend, and they don't do anything to help him. So they try and kill his Alchemist, and like, see, like, Nyx, Disruptor, and Monkey King are all hitting him, but it takes so long to kill him that they can just come back in and help him out.
And this is the wipe yet again.
Just get wiped.
From that team fight, FDG doubled up their goal advantage, now up to 9,000 gold.
9k lead, and they do not have a way to stop this Alchemist once he gets back.
No, they're trapped. Here comes the Disruptor Cage. Will the Electric runs away? No, Electric goes down, but however, Stingy goes on as well with Brian. It's now dominating. They are trying to chase Siang, Sugar Chin, Kangaroo, Yang with that shackle, trying to get that shackle on towards the Shadow Fiend. Not enough race. Sugar Chin again flying up. On the air, Siang is now running like a moonshot. It's nothing but the air. And Siang has been taken down. The next thing they go for me strong. Next Assassin is now running low. Monkey King open up the out. The stun connects nicely. Cock opens up as well. Monkey King now dropping down, trying to help. Shakri is now running. Has been shackled out nicely by Kangaroo. And Kangaroo and Brian right-clicking nicely there. Also a Sakri by Yang with the other shot. Kills down the Clockwork. And that was a 2-to-1 trade. Electric died.
Yeah, it's 2 for 1. They lost the puck. Electric on the puck. But like, that wasn't.
Wait, it was a 3-to-1. Stingray died as well.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's 3-to-1 then. And Alchemist wasn't even there. The strongest hero wasn't even in that fight, and they still took the fight 3-to-1. And like, Gizmo Gaming's lineup is just not a threat to Fire Dragoon whatsoever. They just can't put together any kind of semblance of a team fight that's actually threatening to Fire Dragoon. Fire Dragoon can just kind of sit through all their spells and just like out damage them.
It's long going to the stun and
here's
the Shadow Rays, double Shadow Rays, and streak ended.
Right, Kangaroo just way too aggravated that time, sitting in a lane with half HP and no mana. So
570 to gold given towards Siang.
Yeah, only a loss of 200 gold, but it is quite a big gold bonus into the pockets of Shadow Fiend and the Nyx Assassin there. So you gotta be careful. Use Scepter on the Shadow Fiend is gonna help quite a bit. It's gonna be able to alleviate some of the offensive pressure that Fire Dragoon are putting on him. So that definitely helps. A bit more mobility as well. It's gonna help him position for his ultimate better. But 10k gold lead is still a fact that it can't be overcome quite yet.
This is 36 stacks on Shadow Fiend there. Ajit still taking his precious time to farm. Polygon has a teleport boots now.
Yeah, went for Butterfly. Went for
Battlefury. Nice Stalker.
I was going to say BF and I wanted to say Battlefury, but I said Butterfly instead.
Nice Stalker. That was a glitch there. I think it was Alchemist that has Battlefury.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, calculation.
Nice 2-9 start.
And here comes the cage. By the Disruptor, Kangaroo reverse back time. He's still alive. Sukuchi's away. But you can see on the side. Mission has been taken a nice call. The Stinger goes down as well to guess as Sekri. The arms out by Siang by kills Flora, but himself Ajit with that kill. And that is a 4-man wipe by FDG. And Hana's running low on mana, can't do anything but stand on a tree.
Here's the sad thing. That fight went about as well as Gizmo could have possibly hoped for, because they landed a 3-man stun. And I think they got the Shadow Fiend ulti off as well. They landed a 3-man stun. Oh, the Static Storm misses. That's unfortunate, but they do get a field.
Yeah, they did get the field. But
like they tried to bring down the Weaver before he recovered from the stun, but just wasn't able to do so. So he just ults and he just time lapses back, and then the fight is over. Yeah. So yeah,
nice stun there on towards the Kangaroo, but he's still in Tsukushi mode. Oh, reverse back time. Kangaroo escape here. The Tix Yup. And Sekri got that kill with that mini stun, and Brian said nice.
Kangaroo trolling once again, just sitting in the lane with low health, and yeah, Brian's like, yeah, good job making the game. Wow, 1k gold from 1 kill. That's how far ahead Fire Dragoon is right now. Jeez, 1.2k gold swing just by getting 1 kill on the Weaver.
Yep, 30,000 in Fire Dragoon alone right now. 17 to 8. It's not even 20 minutes just yet.
Yeah, 13k gold lead and like
Look at Ajit, SNY BF sword.
it's like yeah okay. He's got boots of travel as well. You can kill the Weaver all you want. The big boss Alchemist is still farming away. He's getting that Bitcoin. You know, mining that Bitcoin, and he's gonna be cashing it in very soon.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Imagine if he has Basher.
Oh my goodness. He
Bash,
hasn't got any TX speed items yet. He's gone for the farming build with the Battle Fury, but he's probably gonna sell that and go for attack speed.
That's so no attack speed. Oh, so it will be
He's gonna go probably a Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
Into a
Oh my goodness, the damage. I don't have to comment on that. Deleted down there, Sakri. But Kangaroo and Ajit. Well, Ajit has a lot of choices he can go. He can go for Eco
He can
Seeker.
get anything he wants. He got 17k net worth in 20 minutes.
He can go for Eco Seeker. He can go for Sakura. He can go for Butterfly if he wants to for attack speed.
So he's setting all the records right now because this is the first time I'm playing Alchemist, right? And when it's your first time playing the hero, everything is a record, right, for this league. So he's hitting a pretty good record right now. 18k gold at 20 minutes. That's what? 18. What's 18k divided by 20? What's that?
900.
Is that 900 GPM?
Yep, 900.
Oh my goodness.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yep, that's 900. That's 900 something gold per minute right now.
900 GPM on the Alchemist.
Oh my gosh, that's nasty. Yang teleporting out. Mr. might disrupt that. Nope. Did not go for the disruption. Seki came in just a little bit too late. And Hannah has been taken out by Ajit on the top side of the map. Thanks to the help of Brian and maybe Yang as well. Saki has been caught up with that activity as well as the dream call on towards the clockwork. Pushes away, but that's not enough. Right click finishes off Saki. That can get the kill. They're going for the forehand silent as well. Going for the face shift. Goes in off there. Alakriti manages to escape from the off. Elevated up. Maelstrom, they did not want to go for the spider. They want to go for the shadow feed. And Alakriti gets a double kill after taking down Xiang. And the fight is not yet finished. Brian trying to go for Maelstrom, but Maelstrom went Vendetta.
They don't have vision. They're gonna let him live. They're gonna let him live to tell the tale of Fire Dragoon.
If Maelstrom does not have mana to go Vendetta,
that's a practical team fight without the Alchemist even being there once again. So they don't even need the Alchemist, and he's got 20k of their net worth. And they're just wiping them on their own. Like, oh my goodness, fine. Dragoon is completely outplaying Gizmo right now.
22 to 8, 21,000. Oh, what a dodge. Oh my god, nice dodge there. The cage is there, but elevated up. But got silence again. This is a 4-man, and he's not the dream got a 4-man. I don't care. That was an excellent play. 4-man on diving that puck. Everything was used. She escapes, but pushed back by the disruptor. But that's 4-man called disrupt, and electricity for the other team of FDG to take that roll shot.
They spent 4 outs as well. They used Vendetta, Hook Shot, Static
Everything.
Storm, and Wukong's Command, and they still only barely killed him.
Let's see this again in detail. Okay, go, Jit.
Dodges the stun, and he's in the Static Storm. He lifts himself up. Wukong's Command, he gets pushed out. Phase shift, shot away.
Dire's top tower.
Puts back by disruptor.
Oh yes, they just had the high ground vision on him, and he actually escaped. That's the dumbest thing.
If Disruptor did not manage to pull him back, that will be a very tremendous play. That will be the best play of MES that I can say.
Bailed out by the high ground vision, but yeah, like 4 outs to kill a puck, and they get a Roshan at the other end of the map. That's definitely a good trade for Fire Dragoon.
Definitely. And oh my god, I don't mind Electricity dies there, but that play was so good. I don't mind. But again, out resolve all towards one target, and then it's a puck. Man.
Yeah, they have the Aegis now. Puck is back up, so they're just gonna go for the game. They can just go for the game-ending push right now, because everything. Oh, Sandstorm's actually back up already. So. Oh no, the shadow team.
Takes away nicely there, teleports away.
Yeah, they didn't have the Alchemist there. So the Alchemist had the poison there. Then they didn't manage to.
Gizmo. Hannah one-on-one with Kangaroo Sukushit away. Reverse back time. Doesn't matter. Being sawn by Hannah. Missed the stun.
And they're actually looking pretty good on this Monkey King right now, despite everything. Taking that worth Shadow Blade, Battle Fury.
Shadow Blade. Look at that. Shadow Blade, Battle Fury.
And then you look at the Alchemist and you're like, oh, he just gave Arcs to someone. I'm not sure who.
All right, so Alacrity has a Blink Dagger with Yules and Deviants.
Sorry for the coughs, guys.
It's okay, man. Pike on that river to get steal with the Blightstone. Might go for that so soon enough. Or that Weaver.
Still recovering from that sea influenza virus.
Sea influenza. Oh, it's okay, man. Nice start.
That's on top. This will finally take care of.
Okay, he still goes out. Oh, nice Pike. Reverse time. He still escaped by the hook shot and the cross. With Canada going down. He's still alive. He's on the rim cover. Singer goes down, but the fighter has to take it out. Yeah, the fighter with that shackle takes down Sacred and makes Alacrity with that double kill. And Hannah takes down by Brian. Singer will be the one left. Deleted down by FTG. Then Alacrity and Archie gets a kill on his own as well. And that's a wipe by FTG. 27 to 10, 26,000 goals. And we are now reaching 35th minute of the game. And it looks like it's FTG's win. FTG has been called.
I was gonna say call the game. Like after getting wiped like that, after landing a 2-hero stun and static storm, is still getting wiped. Like that point was over. Unfortunately, we're not gonna.
All you can do, as McDermott answers back, but still first time to guard him in the NBA. Aldridge, what a tough shot. And those two guys went a long way for opening up everybody's eyes and say, you know what, these guys can play. As Brent Forbes.
Remember, I met Parker. I went over to him. I said, hey, man, I'm Walt Furr. He goes, I know who you are. Willis Reed. He starts saying Bill Pratt.
They had been to the finals and won a title that Jason Kidd was going to come here, but Parker turned in to be just a fantastic player and competitor. 7 from the field. He's getting to the rim with ease. Nice pass again, and McDermott throws it down. McDermott.
Parker trying to take his countrymen to school.
Danny Green, high, arcing three-point. Ntilikina fires away and hits the three-pointer, or was it a 2 they played with?
Right, yeah, the way they play, the professionalism on the court.
Ntilikina fakes and gets inside, throws it down. Davis Bertans, who we played with this summer for Latvia's national team. Aldridge again down low and lays it up and in. Porzingis. Tony Parker, 4 championship rings here in San Antonio.
Very underrated, Mike.
Porzingis hits the 3. Knicks did not finish quarters well. They seemed to kind of let their guard down in the final minutes all last night in Chicago. Courtney Lee off the dribble. Elbow jumper is good. That's his 3rd. Lee tries again. Little floater goes up. Shot won't go. Rebound. Go Porzingis. Porzingis tried to bank it. Cantor right there with a nice soft tip in. It back. Still 8 on the shot clock. Nice little crossover. Courtney Lee, impressive play there. Jack trying to fight over the screen. Back to Aldridge, over to Danny Green. Green the three-pointer, that's good. The Spurs back up by 3.
Knicks make 8 per game, so do the Spurs.
Porzingis, quick decision. Nice turnaround jumper there.
On the baseline.
Gasol lobs it into Anderson. They call him a nickname. They call him slow. Last 3 games, just 5 of 20. Pass inside to Aldridge, and that's too easy. Poor defense.
Still, they want LA again on the low post.
Gasol fake to pass and hits the shot, and the Knicks. Jack to Cantor. Cantor goes at Gasol, lays it up and in. And the Knicks down by 9. He's got 12 tonight. Cantor to Porzingis. Like his quick decisions here to start the courts tonight. 6. Knicks would like to see him get more rebounds. As Jarrett Jack is left open and drills the jumper, and it's back. The dedication, the commitment.
Yeah, the injuries have held him back, Mike.
Courtney Lee, nice jumper.
Remember Leonard also.
Murray to Forbes.
Gasol always looking to dish.
And poor defense that time from now. Gay spins, nice feed inside to Gasol, blocked from behind from Porzingis, but Gay picks it up, back out to Murray. Murray banks it home and a foul. Knicks have done a good job coming back in the first half. Beasley gets it inside, again switches to that right hand.
In a hurry.
Ginobili, McDermott chases him off. They kick it out to Gasol. Gasol for three is good.
Pass, but it wasn't there.
Again, Ntilikina gets up there and then slows it down, although nobody was with him. Let's go. Quinn knocks down the jumper. Pass inside to Quinn and lays it up and in. Nice pass from Baker.
And, of course, the fast break action, too.
Ginobili using several screens, whips a pass Forbes. Forbes off the dribble, jump shot is good. Boy, he
looked to post him inside.
McDermott misses. Quinn tips it to Beasley. Beasley fouled and one. Nice play from Kyle O'Quinn. Trotting back. Jeff Hornacek urging him to run back. Danny Green, three-pointer. That won't go. Oh, it's tipped in by Aldridge. Now in complete control. That jumper will go. The largest lead for San Antonio. Jack to Beasley. Beasley short jumper. Timely look he's had. Courtney lead. Nice move. Little crossover. Goes to the basket.
Get the ball back.
Beasley to Ntilikina. Back to Jack.
Jack not a three-baller inside the arc.
And connects on the two-pointer. Inbound to Aldridge. Aldridge turns, shoots, and hits.
Yeah, good D.
Anderson down a lane. Wild shot. It goes in. How about that? Knicks have two.
Keep it from being a wire-to-wire loss if they lose, Mike. Finally got a lead.
Parker to Ginobili, little fake, and the runner is good for Porzingis calling for it. Jack's jumpers.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
safely. It's okay if this guy die. The only sad thing was he can't phase shift out of glimpse. That's the only sad thing about that. He managed to call 4 people but couldn't
10
escape.
seconds remaining.
But still, Alchemist still gets the record for MESL
5 seconds remaining.
for the goal. So that is something to see. And we are
Radiant
ready
team
for
back.
our second game. I see the team and go to the draft.
Versus
Radiant team back. Dire team.
That is the team, and this is MESL that is brought to you by Logitech, U-Mobile, Logitech, ATG Network, and Twitch.tv. Just as a reminder for you guys, because everything is from them, so we have to thank them a lot. So thank you so much for all the
10
great
seconds
sponsored. And Gizmo, what is the
5
composition do
seconds
they want to bring?
They even banned their own favorite hero, Clockwork.
Radiant
So I don't know. They're probably going to head into a completely new direction here. Interesting
Something
interesting
new.
to see what we're going to see. And the usual heroes we're seeing are mostly banned here, so we're going to see something interesting. Oh, Master.
That is something new for Gizmo.
All right.
So a combo for Blue and also Jakiro.
I don't know, man. I think banning out Night Stalker is much important.
Like SK isn't as amazing as
10 seconds
like
remaining.
I think they're putting value in.
Even
Radiant
Razor
team
is
back.
not usually a first pick. It's rarely to see that.
Yeah, one of the reasons they actually lost that game, besides Alchemist and Puck playing like super well, is also because of Night Stalker. Like Jeremy said,
Dire team
during a
back.
certain period of time, you need to shut down the Alchemist from getting the spike. His
power spike.
Yeah, power spike, which is either Radiant or for that particular game was Battle Fury. Until then, you can punish him because he can die like super easily, and you just need one little item and job done. But the thing is, if they want to gang or anything like that, they cannot do it at night.
10 seconds
So there is
remaining.
4 minutes because they need fear. If they smoke and they go in, Night Stalker can see them
5
first, and he have like
seconds
massive
remaining.
movement speed. They kind of give information to the Alchemist. So like, okay, abort mission. They're coming for you. Run away. Go from somewhere else. So the fact that the Night Stalker was there kind of allowed the Alchemist to farm freely as well. So that's an added advantage. So banning Night Stalker is much more important than SK for sure. Yeah.
But things happens and Night Stalker is here. So when Night Stalker is here, Gizmo needs a way to counter him. Is the Panda really a good way to
Radiant
counter him?
team
Because he can
back.
split up and just tornado him up to the air, just deleting him for a while. Or Night Stalker can just silence him and he cannot do anything else.
For Brewmaster, I think cycloning up, he can be one of the target, but if there's like much better core to cyclone up, then that's really
10
good. The
seconds
thing about Brewmaster
remaining.
is his primal split duration is just nice to control the whole team
Dire
fight.
team
Okay,
back.
right after that, then it's become useless. Then Brewmaster have no capability to, okay, let's say he's farming alone and then they are ganking like 3 people together, Night Stalker, Shadow Shaman and a core.
Yep.
If he gets silenced, gets slowed and then gets shackled, because you need someone to slow down the Panda before he runs away, and Night Stalker is the
10
guy.
seconds
After that, Shaman can
remaining.
follow up with a hex or a shackle, then after that they can kill him. If he gets silenced,
5
means he cannot
seconds
get
remaining.
out to it. I mean, he can't cast his ultimate, right?
Yep.
So he's practically dead. Without primal split, he can't really do much. So
Radiant
they really need
team.
to keep this Panda alive for him to cast the primal split.
That's actually a great plan for them and also for the other team as well. Jeremy, heroes, what else do they need?
Yeah, it's going to be actually pretty difficult to actually.
10
It's going to be
seconds
difficult for
remaining.
Gizmo to
Dire
get
team
that primal split off every time. So I like to see another enabler hero, something that can either counter initiate really well or helps their initiation themselves, like maybe something like a vision hero, because having two like inherent silences on your side on Blind Stalker as well as Shadow Shaman make it really difficult for him to get a split out. Even Void can cancel your split
5
animation,
seconds remaining.
and the gyro actually benefits a lot from having a offlane like Brewmaster. Like, he loves to fight. He draws attention away from Gyro because one of Gyro's strengths is that if he's not being focused, he can do output a lot of damage early on in the fights. So, and they're a threat. The moment they're level 6, they're a threat.
So do you think that silencer will be good for Gizmo? Just because he can, when you want to initiate or when Night Stalker wants to initiate, just silence everyone?
I like it. I just think I think it's just too tall of an order to actually kill everyone.
10
They
seconds
picked silencer
remaining.
before.
They have.
They have picked.
It's just there's counters.
Why when I put him now?
You have to run him as a 5 now,
Yeah.
and
He cannot survive.
and then you like where are your stuns coming from? Because Puck will buy Yos later, and then Global Silence like doesn't give a damn.
I think Fire Dragon can go for the Doom offlane here. Probably great against the Panda. Great against the Gyrocopter.
Yeah, take advantage of the vision as well.
Okay, a spirit for Gizmo.
Definitely, I don't know. From the offlane, I don't think they necessarily need like more control. Like AoE control would be nice, but those heroes really aren't in the meta
10
right now.
seconds remaining.
Like Beastmaster was banned out as well. I think Michael.
5
I don't think they'll
seconds
LC, but like we'll see because it seems a bit too greedy, in my opinion. Like LC doesn't do great in lane against Boommaster. It's all right, but they do similar things. But we may see just Puck off lane this time, because Fire Dragon they don't mind. They swap up their lanes pretty. So they're known to actually play like carry type heroes in the off lane and just dual off lane with them. Or aggressive tri lane and let it carry like 1v1. And letting it carry 1v1 against Brewmaster is alright, but isn't great usually. But since the Drunken Haze nerf, like it's much more manageable.
For Fire Dragon now. Okay, you were talking about how do they want to play, what heroes to pick, but at this time, with both heroes being picked, do you think there's a chance for Gizmo to win this?
Radiant team back.
They definitely have the tools. They have silences. They have great.
But
control,
it's
team
just the
fights, they have
initiation.
damage.
How do they want to do it? Is it?
Yeah, our spirit does help. Our spirit does help massively in terms of their initiation for Brewmaster. That's what I like to see. They have the vision hero, but they have the secondary initiator. But yeah, now
10 seconds
OD coming up
remaining.
for Fire Dragon, they'll almost definitely be the mid laner.
And only can save people's
5
life actually with the banish. Oh, what is it? Banished?
Yeah,
Just banished.
probably see you get cycloned, but
I think it's one item for Puck. Don't buy Cyclone just with OD to save your life.
I think you're okay with getting cyclone as OD because your other heroes in this game are pretty mobile. Like you, as a Puck, you can disengage usually very easily. Night Stalker as well. So I don't think
I was thinking about
cyclone's that big of an issue.
Sending the OD mid and maybe Ember Spirit on the safe lane for Fire Dragon.
Ember
But-
Spirit.
Ember Spirit.
But Panda kind of destroys Ember in a way.
My Flame God's pretty good against that hero, but
Are you talking about Ember or Storm?
No, Ember Spirit, because Ember, I really like Ember.
he gets purged.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Brew kind of counters him heavily by the dispel.
That's why you want to see a Doom for Fire Dragon, because you want
Yeah.
to doom the Panda, so that he cannot do
Dire
anything
team
in a
back.
team fight, or just Doom Earth Spirit as well. Either two.
I think Fire Dragon are gonna just go aggressive again. They might just as a pick a super hard carry here.
Slark, they run Slark before.
Slark is a really interesting hero. He's just fallen completely out of meta almost.
10 seconds
His
remaining.
pounce is really good now, but
And there's no hexes on Gizmo's
5
side as well.
seconds remaining.
the one reason is that
Good.
Slark gets dumpster by Hex now, and there are no Hexes here anymore. There's only stuns and silences, and he still does really well against those. Like if he gets Ice Pathed and he has Stop Pick on, he's gonna run straight through the Jakiro.
Okay, just add
Can you purge off Cyclone? You can purge off Yule Scepter, so
Dire team
Yeah, you should be able to.
yeah.
But in the timing must be like super good. Like,
Yeah, just if you see the
the dark thing coming out, just you gotta wait.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why pro player don't really get that immortal on them, because the change in animation is like so visible. Right? You know the purple color thing when you
I suppose so.
yeah. So like some people
10
say Mirana
seconds
arrow,
remaining.
the sperm arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The normal Mirana arrow kind of
5
look like the normal
seconds
attack.
remaining.
Can you do that again? The animation?
All right, it's okay.
Like you were holding like this. Looks weird.
So Fire Dragoon.
It doesn't mean an expensive set doesn't mean it's a good set.
I'd like to see a hard carry here.
Hard carry for Fire Dragon.
Like shows a strength carry, maybe a Juggernaut.
Radiant
Is that a
team
random?
pick.
Come on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And that's the hard carry
Okay.
that you want.
So it's not the same style of carry. Yes, but he's actually going to be the mid laner in this scenario. I think they actually want to cover their bases a bit. They're like, okay, so Odin might get dumpstered
10
against an Air
seconds
Spirit.
remaining.
Like he may be forced to self-banish, and it's very tough to
5
actually turn the fight
seconds
around. You're gonna have to like TP your Shadow Shaman in immediately. And Night Stalker is a terrible hero for TP rotation. So Juggernaut's much more capable of tanking up that damage in the mid lane. Like he will rarely die to an Earth Spirit gang, in my opinion. Unless they bring the Gyrocopter over as well. So now Gizmo
It's a hard pick.
has to be the mid laner, and
Let me go Invoker now.
it's just
Yeah, I think Invoker is the only one that I can. I don't like
you
using this
get
one.
punished by a lot of silences. So many silences.
so much control as well.
But is it good? Are they good enough to bring Invoker?
I mean, they played Invoker before. I'm checking out the list. It's like there's no good mid hero.
Is it
that
2 times they use Invoker or 1 time?
one time?
They use Tinker a bit as well, but that's bad.
I think Mirana mid, light DK mid, but then DK in pick. Mirana is kind of not in the meta.
They can't really use Tinker at this point.
I think they can't go for the route of a hero that can put
they
a
go
lot of
random.
pressure mid. So
Let's see.
Choose
right,
your
yeah,
hero.
so I like that. You have to pick like
Safe.
you have to pick a safe, stable hero in the mid lane situation. So I really like the sniper pick. That's a pretty DK set.
Yeah, I want to say I like the DK set.
Oh wow! Look at it. Oh.
Yeah, Lin got the Arc Warden.
So sniper in this scenario, sniper.
Come on, do you really have to tell them I got the Aquaman? I don't even play him.
You were saying Sniper?
A sniper, okay.
Sniper will probably never die in this scenario. In this scenario, probably as long as he stays on his high ground,
If he stays on the high ground.
which he should. The problem is lack of damage and just farming. The Gizmo heroes do not farm well at all. They kind of have to keep on fighting, stuck, and still then Sniper will probably just have like Mask of Madness, Maelstrom, like at best. And Dragon Knight's still a massive problem, but they definitely have the initiation, and now they have stable lanes on top of that.
I think we've seen the last game where this guy, the Puck, deal like 4 or 5 man Dream Coil.
Yep.
Just with ease. The fact that he can do that he have a Night Stalker to help the Puck to give the vision for him to land the Dream Coil.
Yeah.
And the OD gonna have like super easy game. If you can get like good amount of intelligence still and just drop the hammer, they're gonna be massive. So I'm gonna go with Fire Dragon.
I didn't even ask the question, you just give me the prediction. You are that confident. So
Fire Dragon.
Fire Dragon for both of our analysts and hopefully for our caster. Some of you guys will go for Gizmo. I will not vote as per usual. Caster, are you ready? Give me your vote.
Fire Dragoon because I don't like the sniper
Prepare
play.
for battle.
Team FDG. The only thing I'm missing is the jersey. Somebody on Fire Dragon hook me up, man. I've been casting your games. I've been giving you guys props. I've been promoting your team. Somebody mail me a jersey. You can find me on Twitter. We'll arrange that delivery, man.
Alright guys, and match 15 yet again for your casters. This will be the last game of the night. Best of 2, Fire Dragoon just took the first game. Will they took the second game? We'll see. Daya, Fire Dragoon, Radiant, Gizmo Gaming.
I'm okay with the sniper pick because it's like our analyst was saying. The sniper pick gives them some very stable lanes. You got the sniper mid who is going to be doing pretty well against the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight's not a threat to sniper at any point, and they're going to go more or less even in farm. You got the it's most likely going to be the Jakiro babysitting the gyrocopter in the safe lane, and then you got the off lane Earth Spirit and Brewmaster, and the Earth Spirit will be roaming around. So pretty straightforward. Oh no, we got Gyro top lane. Never mind.
It's not
Oh no, they're all guarding the bounty rune right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the lanes shape
the
up.
gyro off
but,
lane? Oh,
yeah.
no.
Either way, Gizmo's gonna have stable lanes. Fire Dragoon, of course, also with a very conventional lineup. This puck Night Stalker combo for Fire Dragoon is just so effective. Like, it's not something that's particularly scary when you look at the two heroes on their own, but just the way Fire Dragoon plays those two heroes. I think Fire Dragoon is like a. I mean, like, Fire Dragoon is like a 95% win rate overall, but like with the puck, it just makes them. I feel like they just dominate all the games where they pick puck, even more so, especially when he has that Night Stalker on his side to help him.
Brian still has his Night Stalker. Yang still has his Shadow Shaman.
Yeah.
The Spirit caught up Yang, slapping Yang with his stick.
Sakri was smacking him up. Yeah, just walking him all the way down. Using this, man, it just sucks to be Shadow Shaman in the early game with 250 move speed.
Oh,
After
it
you get
looks
hit by
like
Normal Venom.
Hannah's very low right now. And Yang still.
Man, what a pain in the ass Sakri's being. But they're both being kept at level 1, which is no big deal. The big deal is Gyrocopter going to be able to get any form? Because
this Gyrocopter is actually being harassed very, very heavily in the early games there. Half HP was him in the lane. So this is going to be a safely OD soloing Panda Brewmaster.
yeah.
This is the first time I see OD not in mid lane.
This OD is definitely going to get his form against this Brewmaster. Might be missing his last hit here or there because of the Drunken Haze. Going to mess up his last hits a bit because of that missed chance, but he's definitely going to be getting far. Dragon Knight's definitely going to be getting far. The question is this Gyro going to be effective? And he's looking like he's going to be pretty harassed in this lane, so we shall see. Not to mention, the usual pattern again, the first night is crucial because so far in all the games we've seen Night Stalker, the teams have been giving up kills to that first night time.
I like that Banish skin. Looks so nice.
Yeah.
Usually we see the orb black color Banish. Now we can see like a flower.
Yeah, most of the OD players have that nowadays. The Dota economy has allowed people to get their Arcanas. I think that's an Arcana anyway.
I don't have.
No, that's not Arcana. Sorry, that's a. What do you call those? Legendary? I don't know. I forget the terminology. I'm not a material person myself. I don't care for cosmetics.
Oh, the rolling boulder onto his Brian, but Sakri on the wrong position there. Welcome to the club, Sakri, because you're the first blood taken down by Kangaroo.
Harassment is bad, guys. Don't do it. No means no. Find yourself harassing someone too much, and then all of a sudden you're in the wrong end of justice. Gets taken down, gives up the first blood. So all that harassment for nothing, really.
So Sakri was trying to flank with the harass, but his teammates already fall back.
Yeah,
He was left.
overzealous.
Yeah, overzealous.
He's that guy at the club who he talked to the girl for like 10 seconds. He's like, hey, can I have your number?
He said no.
No, go home.
So Kangaroo gets the first blood, a little bit advantage in terms of gold, 1000 gold now on Dragoon. 3 minutes into the game. And Yang skilled up.
Oh, here comes the Centaurs.
Centaurs, there's no stun yet from the blue Centaur.
Just
Found Yang.
Oh, okay, they managed him up.
Banished. Now this is a flower. It looks so nice.
It's really pretty watching the final. It's like I was gonna think of it, but never mind.
Sharp
Nice body block by Sakri.
Sakri might go down here. No, Sakri, my bad. Electricity goes down here to the hands of Siang with the double shrapnel area.
Very nice body block there. By Sakri, perfectly placed, secures the kill.
That's a kill for the mid laner sniper.
That means Sniper's gonna. I was gonna say he's gonna catch up, but Dragon Knight's already back in the lane, and Dragon Knight seems to be maintaining his last hit lead, 25-20. Meanwhile, Puck on 20 last hits, and the Gyro only on 13. That's not good.
Yep.
OD doing much better, 20 and 9 compared to only 14 and 2 on the gyro. It's not an insurmountable lead, but it does matter because OD stacks up damage a lot faster than gyro does.
Yep, the banish yet again by Ajit, preventing the partner from taking last hits. And everything is back to normal. Not much aggression, not much harassment. Maybe just a little bit of a brawl just in bot lane, but everything looks fine. Xiang going for that Facebook deal soon. Fire's Breath, Alacrity, clearing up the creeps.
Not
just
much
a little
happening
bit.
now. We're gonna see how they itemize. Not much to say. Brewmaster, long way away.
Yang as well as the boulder smash. Yang just got stuck. He might survive here. Banish down. Banish Shackle in front of that tower. Seki goes down. Yang still on. Body block is real there by Ajit. Minsov has to force to run away. Oh no! But instead Hannah died. Hannah died by Brian in another place, in another time. And that was a close call there for the Pranam Rumasa. Here comes a rolling boulder smash as well by Sakri, but that did not bother Alacrity. He can still tank.
He's so down. He's fine.
That
Okay, never mind. He's getting body blocked again.
oh, body blocked again. Oh, shrapnel. This time not in the AoE area. Just coming in. Boom! And he's dead.
Slow from the sniper plus the multiple shrapnel charges so annoying. He uses all the shrapnel charges there, but some timely last hits to go with the shrapnel. Oh my god, the Dragon Knight, he was tanking that for like a full minute, but eventually you take that many hits, you are going to go down eventually, no matter how tanky you are. Unfortunately, just not enough speed to get away.
Second is being boarded up. Brian, here comes Yang with the shackle.
It is nighttime.
Right clicks, one more point. Nope, it is like instead Sakai has go down. Singri now is in a very bad position, but here comes Siang to provide the damage. But Brian knows that he's not in a very good position. Runs away, escaping that brawl. Not going for the face. Kangaroos now has been utterly dumped. Opting in. Hannah's now running low as well. Kangaroo might go for a kill. Kangaroo does not have Dream Coil just yet, but Brian tries to go, but teleports away. Gyrocopter. Siang yet again laughing his butt off after putting that sharpnel and getting that creeps in the mid lane.
So this game is already going about 100 times better than the previous game. Like by 7 minutes, the Alchemist had already like 7k gold in the previous game. So they're not doing too badly. Pretty much even. 4k difference in net worth. But at least the sniper is competing with the OD in terms of top net worth. So Gizmo are in this game and they are competing this time around. So it's not a done deal the same way.
Well, the smash onto Brian just voided up and silence down the sniper. Alacrity with the stun on the Elder Dragon. Alacrity could not finish the job. Brian will be the one die here. Siang just got a killing spree after killing Brian, thanks to Sakri and as well as Stingray coming into the lane. Fire's Breath did not finish the job as well.
They wanted that sniper kill so bad, and rightfully so, because the sniper has been having a great game. They understand that he's probably at the top of the net worth chart, so they're desperately going for that kill.
Boulder smash, hitting Alacrity, stun as well. Rolling Boulder away.
Just not enough damage at this stage of the game to close it out. And actually, a great play by Stingray there, rotated over with the clutch ice path to actually save him. If the ice path hadn't hit, then that was definitely a dead sniper. So nice play by Stingray.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Those going back to lane.
Okay, actually going for a Midas.
Oh yeah, he's now in trouble. He's inside in assassination. Boom. Dominating sniper.
Okay, Ajik for a Midas on the OD. He understands that they're not as far ahead as they want to be, and OD not a great farmer, so he's gonna go for the Midas to try and boost his farm. Not a bad choice. He's definitely in a position where he can get it 8 minutes in. He can afford it, and it's definitely gonna pay off, provided that
Hana can't run here. The boulder hits Kangaroo, but that's not enough to save Hana. Has been taken out by Brian. They might want to go for the ES. Nope, it's not nighttime. If it's nighttime, Brian might go there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
OD right now has the luxury of being able to rely on his teammates. he knows that he has the puck Night Stalker combination to carry them through the next 10 minutes, along with the Dragon Knight, who hasn't been doing too bad at mid. He's slightly behind now because of giving up 2 kills, but he's not too shabby. Only he's less than 1k behind, so he's still going to be decently tanky. He's going to be a good initiator as well. So Dragon Knight, puck, and Night Stalker can put in a lot of work in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So he doesn't have the luxury of not having to fight and just being able to stay here and farm. Not to mention, look how healthy that tier 1 tower is. So
Barely touched. Barely touched. 5 to 4 on the scoreboard. 5,000 goal advantage on those fighter Dragoon. Net worth, OD is on the top of the charts. Coming up next is Sniper alongside Puck and the DK. And mid lane has been taken down.
Yep, Alacrity pushing forward, securing that tower. Got what they came for that time. It's going to be opening up a lot more space.
The ice pump missed. Oh my gosh. Stamina was good,
that
but
was very lucky. That was their chance to actually get that OD kill because the rest of Fire Dragon were in a position to save him there.
It's not being chased, so it looks like Sakri has been taken out by Kangaroo. I think it was in mid lane. Lakriti farming some golems. The generation is still there. Kangaroo gaining some stacks.
He's gonna go for interesting overvenom pickup on this puck. Actually, I wonder how he'll transition. Probably maybe Scotty. Yeah, who knows? But anyway, Blink Dagger first for this puck, of course. You're gonna see a Mask of Madness on this sniper as per usual.
Yep, Blink Dagger going soon for puck.
Right, we're gonna get. I think it's 4 staff on the OD. Another stable item for the OD. It's going to really help out his mobility in these team fights. Mobility very important in this game actually, because you need to be able to get away from the Earth Spirit and the Brewmaster. Both heroes are very good initiation, but after you escape from the initial initiation, then it's very hard for them to actually chase you down. So. 4 staff definitely going to be very useful. Not to mention being able to dodge or get yourself out of the way of Jakiro's Macro Pyre. Also crucial. Dragon Knight, the Yash, sorry, the Sage. Sange. Yeah. Alacrity's definitely have had much better days on DK. Like you've seen games where he has like a armlet at the 9-minute mark. Not one of those games, but he's alright. He's decently tanky, 1.5k HP.
Shift to the side. Alacrity out of form, so we go for the tower. The smoke play did not have the outcome that they didn't want to, but it's fine.
You'll always settle for a tier 1. That's never a bad outcome.
Yep. And bottom tower has been taken down. Again,
this dragon.
That other dragon on Alacrity. Ajit trying to do some stacks. Has not yet been spotted out by anybody. There goes the Midas.
Yeah, you see how much that balance has gotten fitted already. He was behind the sniper a couple of minutes ago. Now he's way up on top, 6.6k, 8k over the sniper. It's probably going to increase as the game goes on, slowly but surely. Midas isn't a huge difference maker, but it is a significant difference maker.
Yes, the support ward yet again. We are seeing deja vu right now. Alacrity, Yang, and Brian are around at bot lane trying to get this push on towards the bot lane Secretariat Tower. Together with Kangaroo on the sideline, and they actually get that tower with trade of the top first tier tower. And a Kangaroo passing by Gizmo's mid lane with Brian on his side.
Both looking pretty good now. Got the Blink Dagger, so initiation now in the hands of Fire Dragoon actually. Especially at night time where Brian's going to be providing this vision. 4 staff complete on OD. See what damage items he goes for next. The world, this is Oyster.
6 to 4, a little bit of a slower paced game here. Fighter going against Gizmo.
I'd like to see an Orchid on the OD actually. Orchid into Bloodborne might be really good because silencing up the Earth Spirit after he tries to initiate, or silencing up the Brewmaster after he blinks in. Because when Brewmaster blinks in, he has to stop and then out, right? And there's a really long delay on that. So if you get the silence off onto the Brewmaster, that actually makes the fight much easier for Fire Dragon.
Oh,
See, there you go. All the time in the world to cancel that. So you can also cancel it for him with the silence.
yep. Arcane runes in the hands of Alacrity.
Okay, here we
Going
go.
smoke 3 members of FTG.
And Arcane Rune Dragonite is actually really scary because that stun cooldown goes to like what, 6-7 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
ES and Jakiro in mid lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's a dire ward.
Here we go.
And
Dragon
they are
Form start coming
passing
right
by.
up.
They are waiting who's going to show up in mid lane, but they're going in for that Earthquake called down by the Gyrocopter. But it looks like Earthquake might go down here. Yeah, second goes out in the hands of Brian. Electric is going low. Not enough to actually dodge that artillery. Electric goes down. Xiang still survives that. Brian goes down in the hands of Xiang and Yang as well. Mistron just got that kill. Xiang finally has been killed by Ajit. Flying up high. But goes
Radiant's
off.
top tower is under
Fades
attack.
away. Kangaroo runs away with no mana. And OD comes in. Ajit banished up under on his. But manages to save his friend.
So it's actually 3 for 2 in favor of Gizmo that time.
Yep, it's a twin for Gizmo.
Fire Dragoon tried to go for the wraparound. Unfortunately, slightly unlucky there. That the Panda the Brewmaster just happens to be there at the right time. But at the same time, it's kind of a risky wraparound to make right in the middle of the opponent's mid lane. So they tried to go for it. 3 for 2 could have been a lot worse, but of course that's not a result you want from your smoke gag. Oh no!
The rolling boulder hits.
Nice dodge.
But yeah, nice eyes. Nice dodge. The eyes for Buff. That's not enough for Kangaroo to escape. Xiang got that kill thanks to Sakri and Stingray. And FTG not looking good right now.
There's
Though they
still
have the goal
8K goal
advantage.
lead, so-
Yeah, they know they have the goal advantage, but they are not looking